Hey folks, today is December 21st. It's currently 10:30 in the morning. As you guys can see here, we're going to look at doing our TCI Bond System final review. And I have this chart up because we might have an opportunity at 156.13. If the market comes down to that level, we'll jump in for a long trade. So we'll see what it does here. Might be able to catch one quick one, even though I have no intention of trading this week. This is a conservative setup, and we haven't had a lot of them, so might be good to catch one for the final review, I think. Anyway, let's get back over here. As you guys can see, this is the trades that we've taken over the past, I believe, 2 weeks or so. And as you can see here, our very first trade was actually a loser. It was actually a trade that I shouldn't have taken due to the reasons that I mentioned in that particular video, so you can go back and watch that if you like, but was a losing trade. I was able to move my stop up to break even very quickly, or break even -1, so that really cut the loss short. And as you can also see, we took losses during lunchtime trading hours, so I definitely don't recommend trading during that period, and they talk about that in the system as well. But for the most part, as you guys can see, we had, several nice winners, a few break-even days, and a few really nice winning days. But overall, the system is done extremely well. And actually, this was a lunchtime trade that actually worked. But like I said, overall, just from what I've seen from watching the market during lunchtime, I highly recommend you guys do not trade during that period. Okay, but overall, like I was saying, the system has proven itself to be profitable. You guys can go back and watch the video so you can see how the system operates and what I've done. One of the things you'll notice is that I don't actually have any indicators on my chart other than this ATR, which I don't use. And also, let me see what this is. I think it's a 14 period. Yep, we have a 14 period EMA here. So that's all you see here. And the reason I did that is because this system, actually, let me get this in real quick. Buying a limit.
Order pending.
Market is coming down here nicely. So we'll see if we get filled. But what I was saying is, if you guys actually watch the presentation here, what you're going to notice is he doesn't actually show the indicators that he uses. And the main reason for that is because the indicators are freely available on, NinjaTrader or TradeStation or whatever, platform you choose to use. And if I were to actually show them on this screen, you guys will be able to see exactly what, settings I'm using. You'll also be able to see how I'm using the system to trade. So that's why I'm not actually showing everything, on this chart. But I do have all that stuff on another monitor. All right, so let's take a look down here. Just some notes that I've noticed from trading the system that I think will really shorten the learning curve for you guys. As I just stated, the system uses indicators that are included in most trading platforms. And they actually give you, I believe, a template where you can just, attach that to or upload it to your NinjaTrader, and then you'll be able to have everything set up for you pretty easily. All right. Recommended trading time is from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. And again, that touches on what I spoke on a moment ago. They don't recommend you trade during the lunch hour or the lunch period. That's when things tend to get really slow, especially with bonds. So definitely try to focus on trading around these hours after you learn the system and get started with it. All right, the system uses an 8-tick stop and a 5-tick take profit. You guys will have noticed that in the previous videos that I've done. This is always the same. All right, they recommend that you use a break-even -1, but I'm going to say, just from what I've actually used with the system, I'm going to recommend a break-even setting. Once you reach your first profit target, just go ahead and let it put you to break-even. All right, you guys have seen a lot of my trades where I've done that, and most of the time, the majority of the time, I should say, when the market comes back to break even, it continues to go back to break even -1. So instead of losing that one tick, you might as well just go ahead and get out at break even. Okay, so that's just my recommendation. You guys can choose to do what you want. Looks like we did not get filled on that. Market would have had to go through it, but it did not. All right, we'll leave it open and see what happens here. But the last thing I wanted to mention is change your session template to CBOT interest rate RTH. They talk about that in the manual, and I actually had to contact the vendor to try to figure out how to get this done. And this is what he told me to do. You guys can see here, CBOT interest rate RTH. Initially, it's going to be set to something else, and there are lots of options in here. So your chart, it's not going to start out set to this. So definitely make sure you set your charts to CBOT interest rate RTH, okay? All right, now when you click the link below, what it's going to take you to is this page right here. And you're actually, when you come to this page, you're going to see a video right here. It's just not showing up on mine with NinjaTrader, not NinjaTrader, but on, what is this called? Firefox. And I'm pretty sure if I do that, it'll pop up. There it is. Okay. So as you guys can see, this is just a page where it's going to tell you to click the link here, put your information in, and you'll be taken to the page I just showed you guys, which is this page here. And as you watch this video, it's going to show the actual vendor taking live trades. So this is definitely something you guys are going to want to watch. It also goes over the frequently asked questions that you guys might have. And after you actually place your order, it's going to take you here. Of course, you'll get your email and everything, but this is where you're going to come to actually download your software. And as I said, there's not really much to download, simply because the system, it already has the indicators on most of the trading systems platforms. But you have TradeStation here, Thinkorswim, then of course NinjaTrader down here as well. So all you'll have to do is enter your information, log in, and then upload your workspace file, and that's going to basically set everything up on your chart for you. All right, let's go back here. They also have daily videos that you're going to be able to check out. Vendor uploads these pretty religiously here. As you can see, last one was uploaded on the 17th. Didn't do any trading on the 18th, but as you can see, this goes back for quite some time here, and this is just page 1, so starts at November 9th all the way up to December the 17th, and then the last trading session it looks like it started on September 28th. So you have plenty of videos that you can go through to help you as you learn the system. And also, let me see here, where's that webinar stuff? All right, you can just click on webinar recordings at the top. And this is actually this first one here is going to show you exactly how the system works. So you definitely want to make sure you watch this and pay attention. Then he has several live Q&A sessions that he's done for them right now. I'm not sure if there'll be any more in the future, but I'm assuming there will be. So you can definitely watch these, and a lot of your questions will be answered there, I'm assuming. And here's just 2 days of live trading where he did a webinar where he let you guys watch him trade live in the room. Okay, so you guys definitely have a lot of information to go through. And obviously, if you have questions, you can just contact them, which they have their information right here. Email, phone number, and obviously you're not going to need their actual address to get your questions answered, but it's there for you guys should you need it. All right, so that's basically everything I wanted to touch on here. As you guys can see, we didn't get filled here, but we're currently up. If we would have gotten filled, we would have been up about 4 ticks right now, and there would be 5 right there. So that would have been a winning trade if we had gotten filled down here. And since we didn't,
Order canceled.
I'm going to go ahead and shut that down. And we would have simply moved our stop to break even, and we would have most likely put our second profit target right here at this level, since the market has had a hard time pushing up past 156.23. Okay. So based on what I've seen while I've been testing for the past 2 weeks, I can definitely recommend this system. This isn't one of those systems that's gimmicky where use this proprietary indicator and it's going to give you an arrow or a smiley face or whatever. This is actually a system that the vendor has been using himself personally, trading his live account. that has actually worked for him for several years now. So I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Also, I forgot to mention, I believe ZB is 31.25. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So the ZB or the bonds is $31.25 per tick move, which is actually one of the highest dollar value instruments that I believe there is. Also, the margin for this particular instrument is typically between $300 and $500, which is really good, which means that you need at least $300 to $500 in your account to trade one contract. So if you have a smaller trading account, this will definitely, allow you to trade more contracts should you choose to. Not that I'm recommending that. The option is simply there. Okay, even if you were to only trade, say, one contract, $31.25 per tick move is actually really good. That's really, really good, actually. All right. I'm pretty sure crude oil is only $10 per tick move, and the E-mini S&P is $12.50 per tick move. So that's kind of the range of what most of the instruments are that I've seen. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on here, and I don't want this to run too long. I gave you guys the facts about the system. Hopefully you guys will go back, watch some of these videos, so that way you can decide whether or not this system or the trading style will suit you. I know the ZB opens up a little bit earlier than a lot of the other trading instruments, so that's also a bonus if you guys if you have a day job and you want to get in an hour of trading before you have to be at work. That's definitely a positive for you as well. Anyway, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to shoot me an email or visit EmpireAmbition.com. You can also click the link below. That'll take you to the website that I spoke of a moment ago, and you can get more information on the system, and you can also watch the vendor trade the system live. Anyway, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this trading review for the TCI Bond system. And as I've said in previous videos, I will most likely continue to trade it, and I'll upload more videos in the future because I'm kind of really just getting into the zone with the system and learning how everything works with it. I'd say it took me about a week to really, feel comfortable trading it. So definitely give yourself some time after you, go through everything, and definitely watch the webinars and do what I did, which is go through everything, before you jump in and start testing it. That's what I did, so I highly recommend doing that. Anyway, that's going to be it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, folks.